Standard 1 Patterns and Sequences. Hello children, today we are going to learn about something very interesting and fun. It is called patterns and sequences. Patterns and sequences are everywhere around us. When you understand them, you can see them in your daily life, in your toys, in your books, and even in nature. Let's start by understanding what patterns and sequences are. What are patterns? A pattern is something that repeats itself in a regular way. Think about the stripes on a zebra or the spots on a leopard. These are patterns because they repeat in a way that we can predict. Patterns can be made of shapes, numbers, colors, or even sounds. Imagine you have a string of beads. The beads are red, blue, and red. What do you think comes next? Yes, it's a blue. This is a simple pattern because the colors repeat in the same order. Here's another example. Think about the days of the week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. After Sunday, what comes next? Yes, it's Monday. This is a pattern of days repeating every week. Now, what are sequences? Sequences is a list of things that are in a certain order. Each thing in the list follows a rule. This rule tells us what comes next. For example, if you are counting numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, you know what comes after 5? Yes, that is 6. This is a simple sequence of numbers wherein each number is one more than the one before it. Sequences can be more than just numbers. They can also be shapes, letters, or any other object that follows a rule. For example, if you see a pattern of triangles and circles like this, triangle, circle, you know what is the next shape will be? Yes, it will be a triangle. Why are patterns and sequences important? Understanding patterns and sequences helps us to predict what comes next. This is very useful in many areas of life. For example, if you know the patterns of the days of the week, you can plan your activities. If you understand number sequences, you can solve maths problems more easily. Patterns and sequences also help in reading and writing because letters and words follow patterns too. Let us now learn with examples. Let's learn more about patterns and sequences with some fun examples. First one is shape patterns. Look at these shapes. Can you tell what comes next? Yes, it's this pattern. Why? Because each pattern is adding one more square each time. Second is number sequences. Look at these numbers. 2, 4, 6, 8. What comes next? Yes, it's 10. The rule here is that we are adding 2 each time. Color patterns. Imagine you have a row of beads. Red, blue. What color will come next? It's red. The pattern is alternating between red and blue. Then comes alphabet sequences. Look at these letters. A, C, E. What comes next? Yes, it's G. The rule is skipping one letter each time. Now practicing patterns and sequences. Let us practice finding patterns and sequences together. I will show you some pictures and numbers and you will tell me what comes next. Remember to look for the rule that tells us how things repeat or what the order is. First one is shape patterns. Look in your worksheet. You will see the first question. Here you see some squares in the pattern. Can you tell me which shape comes next? Look at the shapes carefully. First we have a square, then we have 2 squares, then we have 3 squares. The pattern is adding one more square each time. So what comes next? 4 squares. And so the answer is option C. Number sequences. Let us now see the second question. What is the next number in this sequence? The numbers are 2, 4, 6, 8. Look closely. Each number is now increasing by 2. So after 8, we add 2 and what do we get? 10. So the answer is option B. Shape completion. Look at the third question. Which shape completes the sequence? We have a triangle, a circle and a triangle. Then again a triangle, a circle and another triangle. What should come next? It should be a triangle. So the answer is option B. Next is missing numbers. Let us find out the missing number in this sequence. 5, 10, 15, question mark, 25. You will notice that each number is increasing by 5. So after 15, we add 5 and what do we get? 20. So the answer is option A. Object patterns. Now let's see which object comes next in the pattern. We have an apple, then a banana, then an apple and a banana again. What comes next? An apple. So the answer is option C. Alphabet sequences. Let's find the next letter in this sequence. A, C, E. The pattern is skipping one letter each time. So after E, if we skip one letter, we get G. So the answer is option C. Finding the next number. Find the next number in this sequence. 3, 6, 9, 12 and question mark. Each number is increasing by 3. So after 12, if we add 3, we get 15. The answer is option D. Shape sequence. Which shape comes next in this sequence? We have a circle, a cross, a circle and a cross. What comes next? Yes, a circle. So the answer is option A. Shape pattern continuation. Which shape continues the pattern? We have a black square, a white square, a black square, a white square, a black square. What will come next? Yes, a white square. So the answer is option B. Now identifying the missing term. Identify the missing term. We have a black triangle, a black circle, a black triangle, a black circle. What will come next? A black triangle. So the answer is option C. Fantastic job, children. You all did an amazing job learning patterns and sequences. Keep practicing and you will become very good at finding numbers and patterns. Remember, patterns are everywhere around us. And now you know how to find them.